The whole you thinking you can have a black baby thing.
Yeah.
I'm Korean, you know, people need to accept that.
Transracial does not exist, and I think it is very, very harmful for us to push the narrative that it is possible to switch races.
I was not happy.
This sounds exactly like when people try to argue transgender. They say transgender doesn't exist, and they think it's harmful to push people as different genders. 一模一樣欸.
Happy the way I was. So I went to Korea and I had the most incredible experience of my life. It changed me, gave me happiness, and people have no right to take that happiness away from me.
I can't sit up here and say, oh, I'm suddenly a white woman. And if you as a white person say, oh, I can be black or I can be Korean, and I can't swap and benefit from the privilege that you benefit from, then it's clearly not an equal exchange.
When she says that you can't swap and like have the benefit, isn't that kind of what's happening now though? Like you have people who become trans women and they go and they compete in sports. And they are getting the benefit of both sides, yo.
变成口令有什么 privilege 吗？泡菜。
You can say, yeah, 'cause you're 泡菜, can you say stop Asian? Hey, hey, by the way, my man, he was only in like Korea for 2 years, dog. And then decided he wanted to do this.
만나서 반가워요.
반갑습니다.
이름이 뭐예요?
네?
이름이 뭐예요? Okay. Hello, Dr. Yoon. 만나서 반갑습니다. How are you doing? Should we come in?
They don't even understand what he's saying. 他发音超级不标准。
想变成韩国人还不会讲韩国话。
对。
I think your skin color has a lot to do with everything you're doing. I think we need to recognize that white supremacy is a global issue. What you are essentially saying is that you can change your race, and you can't change your race. And I think if you don't recognize that power imbalance in what you're doing and how it's disrespectful to me, you're just kind of proving the point that you're doing.
那这个黑的女生她也是 woke
他超 woke 啊，他说是有 power balance， 因为他是一个白人，然后白人是最有力量的人嘛，所以如果你要成为一个亚洲人，你就是在用你 white supremacy 说，哎，我现在要变成亚洲人，所以 that's hateful.
What?
So by your definition, you're saying that Asian people are lower than white people?
Yeah.
Because if you're transracial, that means you transform, but you don't go down. You just go across, literally. Yeah. From west to east, 对吧? Now, my man don't look Asian at all. He actually looks more trans than anything.
对啊，长得比较像 trans 啊。
And his fucking cornrows, that's black shit, dog. This guy looks like a Xiao Tai Hong. He talks like a Xiao Tai Hong, so he must be a Xiao Tai Hong, right?
Yeah.
No, my man flipped. He is actually an anti-woke conservative talking head now, dude.
Really?
Yes. He actually goes and tells people, hey, you see me? Don't do this shit. Wrong way, yo. This shit is wrong.
Why not? Let me try it. Let me see if it's for me. I guess I was having an identity crisis or gender dysphoria, which a lot of kids have these days. So I just want to speak up to try and raise awareness that, you know, kids should not be transitioning.
But it does not end here, yo. And in this next video, you're gonna see what happens when you watch too much NBA, yo.
Especially death threats and photos of lynchings. And as a Black Studies professor, I know what these images mean.
Okay, so she says she's a Black Studies professor, and this is Rachel Dolezal. Now, homegirl, she was the former president of the NAACP. That is the National Association Colored People. The president.
She's a peach.
She's peach as fuck, but she fooled everybody, yo. It wasn't until this video where she got exposed.
Is that your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad.
This man right here is your father? Right there?
You have a question about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I was wondering if your dad really is an African-American man.
That's a very, I mean, I don't know what you're implying.
Are you African-American?
I don't understand the question of, I did tell you that, yes, that's my dad. And he was unable to come in January.
Are your parents?
I'm out! Emotional damage. This is what happens when PC goes too goddamn far. People refuse to point out that she ain't black. They went along with her whole delusion, which calls her to actually be the president of the National Association of Colored People. Where is that girl's color? She's peach. Well, I guess peach is the color she's in, right? But maybe some of you still have doubts. Maybe some of you don't believe me. So So let's listen to what her actual parents said about this shit.
This is a fabrication. This just simply didn't happen.
Maybe the mom has some story need to tell.
Maybe, but this is just the warm-up because there's even more crazy shit coming. But first, we need to get to something. So back in the day, this shit was called transracialism, but now that shit has evolved, yo. Now it's called RCTA, which stands for Race Change to Another. And what that involves is you don't have to花很多钱去手术. Maybe you don't have enough budget to actually do that part, right? Well, now all you need to do is follow this YouTube video where you listen to the sounds and you close your eyes and you can become more Asian. Your face will become more flat. Your epicanthic fold will become more pronounced. Now this sounds crazy. Let's try it. It's like your eyes are small. You hear it? Your eyes are small. Your eyes are small. Your eyes are small.
我觉得我听久变 minion。
Maybe it's the minions like brainwashing. But I do feel a little bit, kind of.
真的有人在听吗？
我觉得我的发音越来越标準。
你觉得你鸡鸡有没有越来越小？
But emotional damage. This one is just for your eyes and your face. But what about for your actual mindset? Your actual whole body to change the Asian. Then you need this one. East Asian skull to make your skull more Asian. Hey, loading. Hey, 等一下 loading 啊。
听久就变亚洲人了。
对啊。But I don't know if the comments are legit or if they're trolling. If they're trolling, it's some of the best trolls ever because it seems like people really try to help you. Okay, that says, hi, I am both European and Asian. This subliminal, I feel it works on my chin and eyes. It works at first. Listen, I also feel it on my nose and lips. Thanks to the creator for this subliminal. This one says, I love this sub. My hair is starting to get straighter and my face is getting very close to my desired one. I'm already East Asian, so just trying to enhance my features.
What the?
So they're already, and this was 364个 like 按讚 呢. So this person is already Asian and they're trying to become more Asian.
什么是 Asian become more Asian?
I don't know. This one, look, this one's even better. Listening to this 30 times a day to enhance my East Asian features. My desires are pale skin, low nose bridge, flat face, monolids, slim nose, V-shaped jaw, hourglass body, heart-shaped lips. Day one listening, not checking results, but I'll know that I already have them. If these people are serious, get help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, serious.
Get help. Maybe we need to make our own subliminal. It's like, you ain't Asian, nigga. You ain't Asian. You ain't Asian. You ain't Asian. You white dog. You white dog. You white dog. You white dog. So I'll let you guys know my results in the morning. But until then, we're gonna show you someone who got some very effective results.
The whole you thinking you can have a black baby thing.
Don't get into it. She actually go to get the injection of Heisesu into her body. That shit is in her body, dog.
那是刺青吗？
No, but it's actual injection of melanin in her skin. Because everyone has melanin at just different levels, right? She was like, I want OP melanin. She's convinced that she will have a black baby.
The doctor told you that you will have a black baby.
What? Where?
What doctor was this?
Going regularly to check up. What's going to happen? How much will it last? Is the doctor? And they said they will reflect.
Nah.
So the chemical that you injected in yourself will be in your kids too. And do you have plans to have kids, or you go to the doctor to make sure you can have kids if you?
So the left is before. She's actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
on the body of
good.
before.
Yeah.
And this is the after.
他出车禍之類的。
Jesus, this is ridiculous. She's actually pretty good looking here on the left.
这一张照片应该去给那个垦丁觀光局看。
Yeah, say
來墾丁要帶防曬的。
來墾丁曬黑就是 happy day. Wow.
I can have kids, and then so I can still breastfeed, but maybe a little bit.
Come on, Martina.
You can breastfeed?
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe
You can breastfeed a whole African village with them motherfuckers.